Welcome back, guys, to day 3 in the series where we're trying to find the best, the most OP, the most dominant tanks per tier. And we're using a website to help us out, the World of Tanks replay site. We're on this site where there's thousands and thousands of games that people have loaded, and we're going to use this site to sort. In this patch 1.91, we're going to find replays here. We're going to sort them. We've already done tier 10. We looked at all of these. That was the previous series called Broken Tank series, but we're going to sort on tier 9. We've already looked at light tanks, the best games, and medium tanks, best games by damage and damage blocked. Now we're going to look at heavy tanks. Let's sort this and show all the replays for all the heavy tanks that have been loaded in this patch so far. And let's sort them. How should we sort them? Obviously, damage is the most important, and block damage, right? Let's look at block damage. Top game, Object 257, 13K block is the title. Where does it show the damage here? Where is it here? It's right. Oh, yes, he did. He blocked over 13,000 damage. Are you kidding me? Second best, Type 4 heavy. It's like half as much, 7,000 damage block. E75 is third. Then another Type 4 heavy. A lot of damage block there. Then the next is an AMX, the French tank. That's interesting. ST1. Another French tank. Another Type 4 heavy. Object 277 version 2. And AE. An assortment of tanks. An assortment of tanks, which is interesting. But clearly, the top result here is almost double all the other results. So we're going to have to watch that game. We're going to have to watch how he blocked 13,000 damage. Let's sort by damage done now. What do you think the results will be here? Oh, look at this. The E75 on top with over 9,000 damage done. Top game submitted so far. E75. Oh, yeah. Object 257 is second. Second most damage game. And another E75. E75 twice. Conquer. Emil. Conquer. Emil. AMX. M4. And then a 50 TP at the bottom. So an assortment of tanks. 3 Emil games in there. But we're going to have to watch the top 2, okay? We're going to have to watch how the E75 managed to do the most damage as a heavy tank, tier 9 heavy tank in this patch. And then we'll also watch the Object 257 craziness. Let's watch those 2 games and get right into it here. We're looking at the extreme results, guys. And the extreme results do tell you something. For example, when we did tier 10 and we looked at light tanks, the top 10 damage games were almost all EBR 105s. The top damage assist games were almost all EBR 105s. If you see one tank dominate in the extreme results, you know that it's probably broken. It's overpowered. But what we saw here was 2 E75 games in the top 10, 1 Object 257, 2 Conquer games, 3 Emil games, 1 AMX game, and 1 50 TP game, which kind of tells me that the tanks are pretty balanced. And it's all a matter of how the players play to their strengths. So that's a good thing. For example, if we would have seen 9 Object 257 games in those top 10, I would say, oh, it's broken. But we did not. So it's obviously, I guess, a little bit of balance at tier 9 anyway. When we looked at tier 10 medium tanks, the top results were almost all Object 430U games. So anyways, let's look at how this player does. His name is Liquidator in his E75. And I watch these games live, like you guys. And we just enjoy how they achieve their results. Let's watch this E75 game. Then we're going to watch the Object 257 game. And then the Object 257 bounce damage block by armor game. We have time. Let's do it. Let's enjoy this. He pokes out here. And he does not take a shot. He's got to an interesting part of the map here where he can be hulled down. Not that this thing has an extremely tough turret, but he's defending most of his hull in this position. Interesting place to go. And he's got an escape route right behind him where he can slide off the cliff. All right, Liquidator, show us how it's done here. I'm looking at the chat and I'm thinking this game is on the RU server. And he's loaded HE and puts a shot into the turret of that Russian tank, knowing he can't pen him. All right, what are you going to do here, buddy? He's patient. He's patient. How did he target release? How did he do that? Okay, that's interesting. Let's keep watching here. Ready to fight. What's going on? How is he auto-locking on those tanks without having his center marker on the tank itself? He's going to take a shot. Here he's bounced. Okay. He moves now. into this position. Oh, that one was, let's look at that one again. And let's look back it up here and see, okay, where's his central marker? When nowhere near the tank. Okay, so he's using some sort of an auto aim assist mod. Okay. Let's see how he did. Permission to... All right, so that's one way you can finish on top of all the results, is to cheat. So that your turret is automatically pointed in the right direction. And now he's looking, oh, I've been penned. How did that pen me? Maybe you should send in a ticket there. The game's not working properly. Well, this is the No Bullshit channel, guys, where I call bullshit. Let's just end it right here. Let's go back to the list here. We're gonna skip this one. We'll watch the Object 257 game, but let's watch this E75 game. There were 2 E75 games there. And we'll watch how he finished 3rd in the top damage games on the of this patch. So that's one way to do it. You can just download some mods and cheat and be the best. But rest assured, Wargaming takes cheating very seriously. It's their #1. They do not mess around with that. And in fact, on the RU server, banned or gave warnings to tens of thousands of players. They were temporarily suspended for a week. I guess they're back after they were temporarily suspended for a week. Those 10 or 20 or whatever thousand. They're back! Cheating again. And you can take it seriously, Wargaming, and next year you can give them another 1-week suspension. So let's see how this player does it. This is the traffic cone from the YOLO clan. I know the YOLO clan. He's playing his E75 and he had a very similar result. Let's see how he dominates. And you aimed and you waited for your reticle. Yeah, a non-cheater. Imagine that. Is a player that's not cheating that's going to have a great game. His gun is behaving much differently. Target acquired, target release. Target acquired, target release. Wave the turret to the left. Target acquired, target release. Target acquired, target release. Why did people download that mod? So that when they're fiddling with the angle of their tank and they can look at their tank in third person, they can just target acquire with the same target acquiring technique that the EBRs have. You did it to yourselves, Wargaming. You let the EBRs have the auto assist aim mod. It's in the game now. I guess there's a mod that you can have it on the rest of your tanks as well. Maybe it's not a cheap mod. Maybe it's a mod that gives you a gameplay advantage, which is considered good and therefore okay for the time being, as stated on their website. I don't know, but we're not watching the fucking cheater. We're going to watch a regular guy do it. There he goes. He's missed his shot. Let's move on here and enjoy these great games. He's doing it perfectly here, guys. I'm watching your game now, and no more talking about the cheater. He is side scraping. He's aiming carefully, and he's missing his shots. You're getting trolled every now and then. That's okay, as long as you don't take damage. And I think the results, let's just go over them here while he's playing. There was not a dominant tank at tier 9. There was a variety of tank, which is great. That means things are balanced, and it means you have to play them properly. Yesterday we watched the medium tanks, and the top damage blocked by armor for medium tanks was the Centurion 7-1. Dominated that category. Didn't dominate. I guess it had like 4 or 5 of the top 10. And it just goes to show that if you use your tank properly in the right situation, you can make it work. And the tier 9 medium tanks, there was no clearly broken one. The Leopard PTA was had 4 of the top 10 results, one of the best. You can watch, we did it for light tanks, we did it for medium tanks, and now we're doing heavy tanks. And the traffic cone here is showing us exactly what to do in an E75. With these big, heavy tanks, especially the German tanks, the E100, the E75, all of them, because their weak spots are in the front, lower plate, front of the turret, you have to think about what you're doing. Let's put one in there. That's good. You have to think about what you're doing in between your shots. It's more important for you to make sure you don't receive damage during your long reload time, because you got a really good gun. But you have to know what to do while you're reloading. And I'll tell you what not to do is just poke around the corner and let them shoot your lower plate or your turret. Or number 2, just sit sideways. You don't want to do that. You have enough armor in in this line of tanks to side scrape. And this guy's been side scraping like a boss and only poking out when he knows. Can you get trolled? Keeping your HP. Do not throw away your HP in these big, slow, heavy tanks. I'm not very good at it. This guy is showing us, he's giving us a textbook show on how to do it. Does he poke around the corner here? I guess he's unexpected, so he takes the chance. He bounced the shot. That was lucky. And I don't... You didn't aim that very well, but it went in. Now he's back to side scraping. This is perfect. What he's doing right here. You see that? How are they going to hurt him now? There's nobody there. This Centurion backed up. Now he's going to poke here. And can he there's someone looking at... No. So he bounced. I guess he doesn't have to worry about lower tier tanks penning him when he's angled like that. But I think what he's doing is when he knows an enemy is pre-aimed at him, he side scrapes out. When he thinks he could surprise them, he pulls out on an angle. He's got very good effective armor either way. And this guy's a low tier tank. He's going to have trouble penning him. So he's angled now. There, boom, bounced. No problem. What's that poor little British tank going to do? Lower plate angled on this thing is still formidable. He did not. Ooh. Slow, careful gameplay. Staying at range so far, side scraping. But this thing is also a beast when you get close. When you get close to people, push your big hull right up against them, face hug them, force them to shoot your upper plate. You're going to bounce, wiggle your turret around. It's beautiful. I love my E75. I haven't played it for a while. And he's got the old school camo on it, so he's had his for a while. Let's see how he does here. Oh, the T10. The T10 did get a shot in there, and you missed your shot, of course. But now, oh, he's doing it. Yeah, here he goes. He's just face hugging the guy, and then puts a shot in. His gun has higher alpha. Now face hug him again. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. He's dominating a T10, and the T10's going for his lower plate. Yes, he's got his lower plate. Ooh, I would have kept face hugging him there, but he knows he's going to get this shot in return, and he's got him. Beautiful, buddy. Beautiful. If it was me, I would have not let him shoot my lower... Yeah, right. No, I would be dead. Hats off to you, buddy. I would have panicked and turned sideways. So you're doing it beautifully. Look at this. A delayed 493. I don't know. The game decided to let you pen that 3 seconds after you shot. He's moving in. I'm watching these games with you guys. I didn't pre-watch them. There's a lot of work doing this series. I had to search through the website, download the game. If I had to watch all the games before I recorded them, I'd be spending like 10 hours of video. So I'm watching them live. I've searched the results, and we're watching them live together. I hope I give justice in the commentary to these guys. Beautiful. He's taking out that little British annoying tank, and now he can just bully this Löwe, especially with cover here. He can side scrape out. And the Löwe has no chance. Beautiful, beautiful. And now he knows the reload of the Löwe. And he knows he can just come in here, right through the center. He's over-angled. He's going to take one up the ass. The Chrysler K is going to give it to him. And I watched these live, guys, and that first one with, obviously a guy that's cheating. We're not going to watch that fucking shit. This is the No Bullshit channel. But I wanted to include it. I started... And then I thought, what? And I had to go back and splice the video. But I left it in there because this is the No Bullshit channel. And this is reality. This is World of Tanks. Some of the great games you see, some of them, not all of them, probably a small percentage, are trolling prick cheaters. But I noticed that game was on the RU server. So we're safe here in North America and the EU. Right? There's no cheaters on the NA or EU servers, are there? Come on, Traffic Cone. This guy is definitely not running any mods and definitely doing it the hard way. Like the regular schmo. But he's got 2 marks on his brain. He knows what he's doing. He's just a good player, is what he is. And it's a close game. What would you do in this game? I don't know what he's going to do. But what would you do? I'd probably wallow around like being decisive like he's been. Should I go north? He's thinking. He thought about it. And then he's looking at the red dots on the map. They're all kind of on the south side, so he's heading back. I gave that a little bit of advice to you guys in one video I did. I said, if you don't know what to do, if you're confused and you're just not sure, You can never help your team lose if you go back to base. You can help your team lose if you blunder forward in any other direction. Usually if you go cap, you can help your team lose because most of the caps are in the open. There you go. That Chrysler that went to cap is dead. Most of the caps are in there. You can help your team lose by blundering forward when you're losing especially, or when you don't know what to do. But if you go back to cap, I don't think you can help your team lose by going back to cap. I think you have a chance of helping your team win. And you were trolled there, buddy. I feel for you. Holy shit. Is he going to get all this damage and actually lose? I don't know. I don't know what the result of the game is. Going back to base, at least you have a chance of helping your team win. And he's got to get a shot. Get it. Come on. Yeah. Oh, he trolled again. You've been trolled again. But the E75 armor is holding up versus that T54. You better back up because if the T54 presses 2, you are going to... where is he? Where is he? Make this shot. Oh, yes. He made it easy for him. The guy said, here, shoot my lower plate. Don't shoot. And he's by himself, guys. He's been by himself even before that kill. Okay, he's in line for some medals here if he wins this game. He's surrounded. He's by himself. Come on, buddy. You can do it. German power. He's used his armor perfectly. This tank is all about side scraping and angling your armor between your shots. That's what this tank's about. And using your big motherfucking gun. Oh, there. I think the enemies are making it easy for you. They're just lining up in front. As long as they come one at a time. Put your big German... No, he's not going to poke around because there's a T-54 there. But you got to take him out. You've got to actually... Whoa, 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 whoa. He bounced it. And take him. Take this guy out. Yeah, take him out. And now go face hug this guy. The other guy's in the cap. He knows where the other guy is. This is beautiful. This is game awareness. He knows the other guy's in the cap, so he can do this. He doesn't have to worry about being flanked. This guy, he can't get away. Can he shoot through here? No way. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. That's beautiful. The guy's wondering, what the hell? What was that? Send in a ticket. He just shot me through a dead tank. And there's this guy's just... Yep, just elevate your gun and take it like a man. E75 is here. Oh boy, and the guy left the cap. He just went in the cap to let you know that you could fight that guy one-on-one without worrying about him. And now it's just... Oh yeah, beautiful. Press 2, T-54. The T-54 has no chance unless he presses 2. He's obviously not a very good player because he did not press 2. Oops, that was a mistake. No problem. Just take him up with the ram. Well done, my friend. The traffic cone shows us how to get the third highest, let's call it the second highest total damage, non-cheating, in a heavy tank for this patch. Beautiful, beautiful, my friend. And I'm glad we watched your game. Let's watch. This would be, I guess, the top damage done without cheating in this patch. And it's an Object 257. There was only one Object 257 in the top 10 damage games. There were 3 Emil, 2 Conquer games, but they were down there. We watched the top ones. 1 E75, let's call it 1. Let's see how this guy does. It helps that you are top tier. It always helps when you're top tier, doesn't it? You can... These... Tier 9 is the tier where if you get tier 8s and 7s, some of the tier 9s, not all of them, but some of them can just bully the lower tiers. And I think that's what's going to happen. He's got... Look at the competition he's got. He's got a few tier 9 tanks to worry about, but once they get eliminated, he can just bully the rest of them. But this tank is... Oh, he's got shot. Beautiful. This tank actually takes skill to play because the front plate is not that strong. The lower front plate is weak. Even the pike nose is easily penetrated by high tiers. The sides are strong. This thing is a super side scraper. Funny enough, not from the front, because then you're showing your pike nose a reverse side scraping it, and I can't do it. I always end up letting them shoot my ass. But I don't know if he's going to do that this game. We'll see. Who is this? This is Pinguilio. Pinguilio. Come on, buddy. We're going to see how you do this. Highest damage game in this patch for a heavy tier 9 tank. So far, it's well, it's an encounter game, so he's waiting for the encounter to begin. There's I noticed a P44 on the lake road. You got an STRV on the lake road. That P44 has moved the pant. There, he's got. Oh, that was an E25. I thought that was what, an E25? There's an E25 maybe on the lake road. And now he's going to side scrape this corner. Oh, he's getting shot from the lake road. Okay, so he is in a predicament, and he's going to ping. He got shot by an E25, and he got shot by this guy. He's taking a blind shot there, or he could be here. None of his team has gone to take that. Is he going to take a blind shot here? Take a blind shot, and he's not there. You know what? Get around the church here. Get it to cover so you don't get shot from the middle. There, okay, he's safe now. He hasn't done much. Ooh, no, nobody there. You're going to have to start dominating soon, my friend. How did you rack up the highest damage total game for a tier 9 heavy at this rate? Well, the score is only 0-1. They're just, the teams are being tentative so far. Teams are being tentative. He's on high ground now, so if anyone pokes there and shoots up at him, they're going to bounce his upper plate because they're shooting up at it. And what he's surrounded by teammates. Oops. And now he's shot from the middle. Oh, don't do that. There's still that guy on the lake road there. So he's got to move forward and engage these guys. Okay, where is he going to go here? He's going to poke this corner. No. Oh, look what he's going to do. He's actually going to reverse side scrape. Oh, the Russia! And this guy's, can he get shot by that guy? They got to get rid of this guy on the lake road, don't they? They got to get rid of that guy. Take a blind shot there. Oh, it hit the rock. Oh, he's gone. Someone got him. Okay, so you're safe now. And now if your teammates let you, if they don't get in your way, he's doing it, the reverse side scrape. See, he's pulling out like this so that they're going to shoot his side and bounce. Oh, they pinned him. That's what I do. They shoot my ass all the time. Okay. He's still going to do it. He's going to readjust. So you got to angle more. He's angling more. Now you'd think, oh, he's easily going to get penned in the side, right? At this angle, it looks like he's over-angled. But this thing has the V-shaped hull, so let's see if they bounce him. Now they can't shoot your ass. He's being very carefully. There you go. Absorbed by the tracks. They can't pen him. Even though he's almost at a 45-degree angle. Look, we're not quite. 40-degree angle? Any other tank, other than this tank and, say, an IS-4, would get penned at this angle. This would be over-angling if you do it in any other tank. But this V-shaped hull, beautiful. Look at that. You see that? Okay, he did it. Way to go, buddy. You illustrated the reverse side scraping maneuver. And this is the overpowered Russian side armor. But it's not, I just said overpowered. It's not overpowered, Klaus. See? He got shot in the side again. Absorbed by the side. This is, it takes some skill to make the tank work. You got to know how it works. And this tank, what he just did is what you have to do. If he would have side scraped with his front pulled out, that prototype would have just shot his pike nose plate and easily penned him. If he would have poked around the corner and exposed his whole type, they would have just shot his pike nose or his lower plate. But he did exactly, he made himself impenetrable by turning around, pressing his ass up against the rocks, and over-angling his side to induce the enemy to actually shoot his side at a 40-degree angle. You're almost better off getting shot in the side with this tank than getting shot in the front. There you go. You just got shot in the side and he absorbed that shot. And take him out. I guess just sit sideways with this thing. Angle yourself about 40 degrees and sit sideways. And if the enemy's stupid enough to shoot your side, you're going to bounce your shots because of the V-shaped hull. So there you go. Balance combat. On top of that, you have a pretty good gun. Is a recipe for domination. But it did not dominate all the results. It was only, this is the only one of the top 10. I'd have to say for damage dealing, they seem about balanced. There's quite a smorgasbord of tanks in the top 10. For damage block, this one had by far the most amazing. This guy, no chance for you, buddy. You've got a little You brought a tiny gun to a big gunfight, and there's no way that he's even going to ignore him. There's no way this guy can do anything to him. He can press 2. He can do it. He's thinking I'll block. He's not even shooting at you. The guy's trying to block his shot. Take out that guy first. Yeah. Just bullying. Oh my god. It's almost ridiculous, right? I'm surprised this guy even did any damage. And you just turn away from him and shoot. Let him shoot you in the rear and bounce. Ridiculous. This thing with a 2-tier spread. Come on. This is what he's dying to have a game like this with this matchmaking. And now that the high tiers are gone, he could, let's see, yeah. Hey, P stands for propelled. The SPG was propelling himself. What's this guy gonna do? He's gonna pull out here in front of your big gun. Oh, you poor. Blink, blink goes my E25 gun. And this is just gonna be silly now, right? It's just ridiculous. It's just LOL, Russia. Is the E25 actually gonna pull out? Oh, hit by artillery. Okay, so it's not over. It's not over. He's got a teammate. He's got a full HP Super Pershing. They're capping. Are you gonna cap it out? No, don't cap it out, buddy. Come on. Go out there and manhandle those guys. Let's see you do more damage. Yeah, he's left a cap. He's got... I'm looking at his total, and you're nowhere near. Come on. You need more. More. Mine. Oh, wait, there's a Borsig. I just noticed. There's a Borsig. You could be one-shot by the Borsig. E25, not so much of a problem, unless he presses 2. Artillery is a problem. Where's the Borsig? Are they going to come back to reset? He's left his teammate in there as bait. They're going to come back and reset, right? And then he's going to Russia their asses. Where are they? This is just flip a coin. If he runs into the Borsig and the Borsig gets a lucky shot, he's done. There's the Borsig. Okay, how's he going to handle the Borsig? Russia just drives straight towards him. Yeah, look, ram him. Oh, yeah, beautiful. He bounced the Borsig. Ah! Oh, and he's loaded HE. Borsig. Yeah, he's bounced the E25 from the rear. The E25 actually penned his side. I don't know how. The E25 has tracked him. The E25 has... What? Oh, he's been... Oh, he's ammo racked. Just... What? Oh, he crushed the E25 like a cockroach. He got pissed off because he got ammo racked, and he crushed him like a cockroach. Now, how did that E25 even pen him and ammo rack him? I guess he pressed 2? Yes, he did. You can see the orange APCR in the lower plate. And oh boy, here's the wind up, and here comes the he's ammo racked. He's still winding up. Here's the pitch. Got him. Yeah, Russia. Oh boy, look at this game. Look at the results. Look at the medals. Crazy shit there, buddy. 9,285 damage. Incredible. And he made credits. Unbelievable. We've jumped to the start of this next game, which is 3MAJ86 in the same tank. The most damage blocked in this patch by far, by a factor of 2 in the same tank. How does he do it? How does he do it? Careful, hull down, play. We watched yesterday the top damage blocked by a medium tank, tier 9. The results in the top 10 games were, what, 4? 4 of the top 10 or 5 of the top 10? I can't remember. You'll have to watch the video yesterday. Selfless plug. Was the Centurion 7-1. Which just goes to show that the Centurion 7-1 has no hull armor, no rear, it's a big kind of dopey looking tank. But in the right situation, like on a map like this, where there's topography, and you go hull down and play it correctly, that Centurion 7-1 is a beast. So if you know how to play your tank, it works. There is skill involved. We saw that yesterday. And now we're going to witness how to do it in this one. And it looks like in this one, what do you have to do? It looks like what he's doing is just sitting out in the open and letting everyone shoot him so far. He's already at 3,000 damage blocked. You're not going to block enough damage doing that. You're going to have to drive out in the open. Oh, they did damage him. Blocked another 500. He's over 4,000 damage now. Remember, the next 9 results of the top 10 were all around 7,000 damage blocked. All 9 of the other. He was over 13,000 blocked. He's blocked 5,000 so far. And there goes a Love. But let's see if he blocks any damage. No. Love, he's thinking, well, my teammate's not getting damaged. And there you go, guys. That's all you need to know about World of Tanks. The lover he's probably playing thinking, hey, look, I've got a teammate here. They can't, no one's damaging him. I might as well go park beside him. You've got to play your tank to its strength. And the strength of the lover is not bouncing shots. What is he doing now? This is not a very exciting game. But he's blocking damage like a motherfucker. He's over 6,000 now. He's over 6,000. He's closing in on 7,000. Now, the other 9 games in the top 10, this is about how much damage they blocked in the entire game. He's only half done. You're immobilized. Oh, well. So now he looks to me like he's fully exposed. Because they're shooting his tracks. It's not just his hull down front. They've got his whole tank. He's over 7,000. He's close to 8,000 blocked. He's over 8,000 blocked. They just keep shooting him. And it's just ridiculous. Now, this is a situation where the enemies, you'll notice none of them have pressed 2. So that's a good thing. And they're all just shooting his... There's no one driving around getting flanking shots. Let's put it that way. Not that it would help. Because they're shooting his sides as well. He's at 10,000. He's at 10,000 damage blocked. This is a tier 9 game. 13,000 damage blocked is like a hard to do in a mouse. Or a type 5 heavy. Oh, look at this. Are you kidding me? Now he's like on the flat ground in the middle of the map. He's thinking, well, you know... He's getting a little confident now. He's in the middle of the map on the flat road. He's got all the enemy players shooting him. He's driving forward. He's completely exposed. Just yell Russia and press the W key. They just can't hurt him. He actually knows what he's doing. He's at about 45 degrees and they're shooting his side. And this is a V-shaped hull and it's just ridiculous. Let's face it, guys, the game's broken. No, it's not. This is just one. This is just a series of circumstances. He's playing a very hard to pen tank. No one's pressed 2. It's just... He's got twice as much damage blocked as even the next 9 in the top 10. Just ridiculous. Come on, hurry up and die. Hurry up and die. It looks like it's going to be a victory. He hasn't done a lot of damage. He's over 13,000. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. Tomorrow we're going to look at TDs, and then we're going to look at SPGs. The most overpowered, the best, the most dominant in Tier 9. We're going to sort them. We're going to look at them. We're going to watch the games. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel. Support the channel, guys. And I will finish the series for you. Maybe we'll do Tier 8 as well in the future. This shot going to go in. Oh, he's dead! Everyone get out! Oh boy. He won the game. Well done. Look at him there. He blocked 13,640. Unbelievable. How did the cheater end up doing? The cheating E75. Here he is here. Enjoy. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.